Okay, friends, I am so excited. Today is Wednesday, September the 15th. As you can see, I am traveling down Mulberry Road. We are headed to Highway 36. Jody and I are going to the northeast. We are going to Maine. And before we can get to Maine, we have to get to the highway. So come along on the trip with us. Today it's just a travel day. We're going to be traveling through Illinois into Indiana, and so I don't know that we'll see a whole lot today, but I definitely wanted to document us leaving on a trip that we have both been talking about since we became teachers.
Yep.
And we're doing what they call the retired teacher trip, and that's where you travel to the northeast to see the fall colors.
That's right.
So, Jody, how many years of teaching did you do up at Northwest?
What was it? 26?
26, yeah, I think
26,
so.
27, something
yeah.
like that.
Yep. And then I did several years at a couple, 3 different places. So, but we're both retired now, and we are headed to the northeast to see those fall colors. All right, catch you on down the road. Okay, friends, first stop, Monroe City.
Woohoo!
Woo-hoo. Yes, we are going the wrong way to get to Maine, but we're going back for some propane. We're going to go into Monroe City and grab some propane and some gas and get everything situated in the RV. Yeah, get the windshield. That's why I'm shooting out the side window.
Thank bugs in Missouri.
Yeah, especially down a gravel road. Get all the dust with it too. So, and the landscape here in Missouri are going to be the cornfields or bean fields. They rotate between corn and beans. All right, guys. Now I'll catch you on down the road. Yeah, Jody, that sign says west. I thought we were going east.
Taking a shortcut.
Yeah. We're taking the scenic route.
That's right. We're in Paris.
Good, yeah.
Mexico? Where else can we go?
Paris and
Indiana?
Mexico, right there side by side. This is the view of Monroe City's main strip there.
Seriously shooting this?
I have to get the sign, welcome to Monroe City. This is our viewpoint from an RV. I've seen Monroe City from a car. This is the first time I've seen Monroe City from an RV. I'll have to say it is much more exciting being up high like this. He's got his little flags, Jody.
Apparently so.
All right, here's where we're getting our propane from MFA Oil.
Hopefully.
Okay, so we've stopped to get propane because that's what runs the refrigerator and the heat if we need it. And while Mama is in getting the propane, Mia is over here checking out the surroundings. Yep. Hello, family and friends and fellow YouTubers. It's Kim here from Kim's Country Corner, and today I am super excited. It is September the 15th of 2021, and I am with my sister Jody, and we are starting our trip through the northeast of the United States. Our main goal is to get to Acadia National Park in Maine. Now, we will be seeing other sites along the way. We have some other national parks we're going to be visiting. We're going to Niagara Falls. After Acadia, we're going through Pennsylvania. So we have a lot to see on this trip. But our main goal is to get to Acadia National Park. We are both retired school teachers, and it has always been a dream of ours to go on this Northeast trip in the fall. And we are finally doing it. And I am also celebrating my 60th birthday this month, and this is my sister's gift to me for my 60th birthday. Don't I just have like the best sister ever? I mean, what better present could you get for a 60th birthday than a trip through the Northeast of the United States in the fall? I am so looking forward to seeing all the colors and the sights, and so excited I can barely talk. But anyway, so I'm going to bring you guys along, and we'll see what we can see. All right, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye for now. There are those cornfields I was telling you all about, and the bean fields. Oh, look, Jody, animals on 13 miles away.
It's an hour to get this far. What are you thinking about?
I recognize this tree coming up. This is where we tell people always turn right after the tree.
I know. They better never cut that thing down. They'll have to prop it up somehow and just leave it there.
And there is Mulberry Road.
Now we're officially
Now
on the
we're
road.
officially on the road.
Continue on I-72 east for 6 miles.
Since we always turn back there, this is all new to me.
Oh, is it?
Well, we came home this way. We went to Pennsylvania.
Okay, friends, once we cross this bridge over the Mississippi River here, we will officially be leaving Missouri. Right, there's the Missouri welcome sign. Maybe on the other side, or maybe here in the middle is the Illinois sign.
Then it will feel like we're officially on vacation.
Yes, there, Illinois state line. We are officially out of Missouri. We are officially on our trip east. We are finally headed east. And there's the Mississippi River. All right, there's our road sign. We are headed to Springfield. Illinois. Springfield, Illinois.
Use the right 2 lanes to take the I-72 east exit.
Okay, here's our sign, guys. We are headed to Springfield, Illinois.
Continue for 93 miles.
93 miles, Gladys says. Okay, friends, so we're outside of Springfield, Illinois. We stopped at the Love's. Jody's filled up with gas. and I cleaned off the windshield. And now we're headed for the Steak and Shake. Headed on down the road. Okay, friends, so we're traveling through Illinois, and we have corn, semis, of course, and windmills. Look at those beautiful wind turbines. And it's such a still day, they're not turning today, but I'm sure they're going to give us lots of electricity.
Are they pretty?
Are they pretty, John? How they pop out of that cornfield? They just look like part of the cornfield, don't they, Jody?
I think they're beautiful.
They are beautiful, and there's so many of them. I'll get a picture of this one here up close. That one is pretty close to the road. All right, get you on down the road, guys. Springfield. Springfield, Illinois, the major city, the capital of Illinois, and where we're going to be eating. The Abraham Lincoln Presidential Library and Museum is here, along with his Lincoln's home. Lincoln's home is a national site. I've actually been to it. We're not stopping there today, though. We have other places to see and be. So
Hopefully on the way back.
maybe on the way back. Yep. Right now, we're looking for the Steak and Shake.
The important things.
Yes. The important things. My tummy's telling me it's pretty important.
Yeah, we're going to get there right at noon. I don't like getting somewhere at noon. Yeah. We had a late start because of program.
All right, Jody, there's the sign for Steak and Shake. Steak and Shake. Except you can't see it because of all the trees. Look, Steve, they need to cut their trees.
Take exit 93 to the channel.
Hi, baby.
There we go. Maybe you can see through the trees. Springfield. The joke is that anytime Steve's taking a picture or something, I'll tell him, I'll say, you know, if you would just cut that limb right there. Or,
That's true.
and he'll say, I suppose you want me to take down that whole tree.
Use the middle lane to keep right.
So that's the joke about the trees.
Use the left lane to merge onto Illinois 4 South, South Veterans Parkway, then turn left onto Prairie Crossing Drive.
Maybe the trees will disappear. There we go. Visit Mr. Lincoln's hometown. This is what you call being surrounded by corn. We have corn to the left, corn to the right. to the right. Just a little bit of the landscape here in Illinois. We have this section, we have beans to the left and corn to the right. It's beautiful. Beautiful landscape.
Don't lie to your people.
I don't see one. We think we should be passing into Indiana right around here, but we are not seeing a state line sign. But we're pretty sure we're in Indiana, so
Gladys hasn't told us.
we'll wait and see what happens. But as you can see, Indiana still has corn.
It's just like Illinois.
It's just like Illinois. Some pretty red barns coming up.
Yeah, because we're only 12 miles from Clinton,
Yeah.
Indiana.
Yeah, we're headed for Clinton, Indiana, where there is a 1,000 Trails campground at, what's it called?
Horseshoe Lakes.
Horseshoe Lakes. And that's where we will be spending our first evening on this trip. And so far today, we've seen a town and we've seen lots of corn and lots of beans. And we do have an Indiana sign coming up. We're going to document the different states that we are going through. So here we go.
Stop.
No, that's all right. It doesn't look like the best place to stop. There we go, Indiana. All right, we're headed on down the road. 1,000 Trails.
Continue on West County Road 1300 South, 3/4 of a
I
mile.
was so excited that you said it right the first time.
Okay, so we think our 1,000 Trails might be in the middle of a cornfield. Or maybe a bean field. There's beans on the other side.
Turn left.
All right, so here is the 1,000 Trails campground that we will be staying at tonight. It's outside of Clinton, Indiana. Which is right across the Illinois state line border.
Destination.
It is between two cornfields.
It is.
Right there, Clinton, Indiana.
You have arrived.
RV, stop here. Oh, it'll be fun.
That's a tiny little office, huh?
I know. Into the.
The little guy on the golf cart.
Yep. He said, "You don't need a map because my ranger," probably his wife, is going to take us around.
Cool.
She's busy talking. Of course, it's only 5 miles an hour.
Yeah, that she is in a golf cart. So don't run over her with our big RV. Okay, friends, so we pulled into our first campsite. Even though we started out in a cornfield, we did end up in a little bit of a wooded area. So we have some nice shade going on. It's a nice quiet campsite here in Clinton, Indiana at the Thousand Trails Campground. And now we're going to take a little walk. And there's Miha. We've got her out here for a little walk.
She's excited.
What's the name of the lake again, Jody?
Horseshoe Lakes.
Horseshoe Lakes. Okay.
I think there's
Horseshoe
more than one.
Lakes. Pretty close to a bathhouse here, even though we don't need it, but we're going to see if we can walk up to where the lake is at. So I'll turn you guys back on when we get there. So here is part of Horseshoe Lake that this Thousand Trails sits on.
This one's called Little.
This one's called what?
Little Horseshoe.
Little Horseshoe Lake.
Bigger one.
He is checking out the trees. Okay, so this is Little Horseshoe Lake, and we're going to go see if we can find the big Horseshoe Lake. All right.
Come on, Mia. Me up here.
It's a really cute campsite. It's amazing we're going through all these cornfields, and then we end up in this little wooded area. So.
And the sites are pretty far apart from
Yeah,
each other, so that makes it
they're
nice
very
and quiet.
spacious and quiet. Here's a sign that definitely applies to this area. Slow, grandparents at play. This grandparent's playing, and the great Aunt Jody's playing too. You notice how I said the great?
Yes. And the other one must be up this way.
Yeah, I think it's up around the corner here. So, Jody says that she's not sure if the sign is saying slow adults at play or slow adults at play. Alright, so here's the sign for the Little Horseshoe Lake. We're assuming that means there must be a big one. We're not 100% sure. Anyway, there is Little Horseshoe Lake. And we're coming up to the main camp area. Nice large green area through there. Now that's the family center down there.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Miha.
All right, we are looking for Big Horseshoe Lake, and we think it's across this green here. That's the family center, and the lake we think is on the other side down here. Okay, so I think we have found Big Horseshoe Lake. It's got a little dock going out to it. What do you think, Mia? Huh? What do you think? Huh?
Can't go on the dock.
No. Go down here and see if I see any waterfowl.
She's not a big water dog, but let's see if she goes.
Pretty area. There's RVs over there. All right. So, Big Horseshoe Lake was on the other side of the family center here.
Come on, Mia.
And that little pond over there, they said used to be the swimming hole until the ducks and geese took it over.
I wish I could just let her go and see what happens. Oh, there's your sign. It says Horseshoe Lake.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, so here's the sign for the Big Horseshoe Lake. And here is the lake from this angle. And the boat dock that we were just at, you can't see it from here, but it was right across from that boat dock. So it kind of gives you a different perspective. It's nice and peaceful down in here. And then the Canadian geese are right across the road.
That'd be a good place to put a kayak.
Yeah. And then that body of water over there is a lake. They used to use it as a swimming hole, but they said that the geese and the ducks have overtaken it, so it's no longer used for swimming. Kind of shooting into the sun. I hope you can see those geese over there. Okay.
Let's go get you some water. Come on, let's go get some food and water. You want some food? They can't scare
She's
you.
like, food! Food! I heard the word food!
I think you scuffed your foot back there.
Oh,
Somebody was out to get her.
do you know the way home, Mia? It is a nice little place to walk around in. With all the bodies of water. You have Little Horseshoe Lake, Big Horseshoe Lake, and the old swimming hole. And RVs just spread out everywhere.
Yeah, like in little clusters.
Yeah, little clusters, little campgrounds here and there among these woods. Alright guys, I will catch you on down the road at the campsite. So there's the entrance where we came in at. And we just walked a big loop.
Yeah, I guess because we were behind the
Yeah,
little golf cart, I wasn't paying that much attention.
but there's this huge loop, and then off of the loops there are different other little roads that lead to like individual little campgrounds. So pretty cool. Is it their information center? Okay.
And laundry room, yeah.
And there's laundry there too. So some of these guys are full-timers. This one says, welcome to our campsite. It's all fun and games until someone loses a wiener. This one says, caution, adults at play. I bet these are the camp host and hostess, because you can see that their campsite is set up pretty much full time. They even have a gazebo. That's a cute little area. Yeah, isn't that cute? It's got a little garden there. The sign's cute. It says, home is where you park it. Huh. Okay, we're gonna go up that hill there. Okay, so we are headed back to our campsite. We have a little hill here we have to get to the top of. So, okay, and there we are on the left, guys. There's our campsite right there. Yeah, so we just walked in a great big loop. Because we started that way, and now we've come in this way. Very, very cool. Okay, friends, so here's a map of the Horseshoe Lakes RV campground, the Thousand Trails campground. And as you can see, there are many lakes in this area. There's the little Horseshoe Lake here, and then there's the big Horseshoe Lake there. There's the Four Island Lake, a couple of littler lakes up there, and some lakes down here. We are right here, and when Jody and I took our walk, we came down this way and then over here around this loop right here. So pretty good walk, really nice campground. It is kind of spread out. It's very wooded down in here, lots of shade, and just a really nice little place to hang out. So there's the map.